Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the documentary film Grizzly Man. You can find it on Tubi for free, along with Amazon Prime and several other apps. It was released on August 12th, 2005. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave it 4 out of 4 stars. It has a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb and a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. And a lot of people name this as one of the greatest movies of the 2000s. It was directed by and narrated by Werner Herzog. And this is the tragic story of Timothy Treadwell and his then girlfriend, Amy Huguenard, who were killed and eaten alive by grizzly bears in Alaska. Now, if you don't know the story, they were out there. Timothy was someone who loved wildlife and wanted to protect them at all costs. And what he thought he was doing was a good thing. Unfortunately, what he was doing was illegal. He was breaking rules. And unfortunately, it cost him his life and his girlfriend's life. There was audio of the attack, which lasted about 6 minutes until the video ran out. It's never been released, and I believe it was actually destroyed, which is a good thing. No one wants to hear that. Whether he's right or wrong what he was doing, no one wants to hear that. And definitely don't want to see that either. But what was described by witnesses and the pilot that actually found what was left of Timothy's torso, arm, it was bad. And this is again a cautionary tale that this is wildlife. This is what they do. And not only did it cost them their lives, it cost the lives of 2 grizzly bears who attacked and mauled them. And I don't think that's right. I don't like when people go into their territory and, expect that, well, he expected there would be consequences, and he knew he could probably be attacked and be eaten. But at the same time, when are we going to learn not to mess with wildlife? It's one thing to do it from a distance, which is one of the rules Timothy broke. You're supposed to be 300 feet or 100 yards away from the bears. Now, he's on archive footage, which is what most of this is made from, touching the bears. And some of the bears would, he would touch them from behind, and they would turn around real quick, and they didn't want that. And in my opinion, sometimes he was antagonizing the bears because they didn't want to be bothered. They wanted to be left alone. And now he did this for 13 years. The last 5 years, he did the recording, which was at least 100 hours of recordings. But he also, like I said, defied the rules, not only of touching the bears, but every 7 days, you're supposed to move a mile away from your original campsite. He didn't do that. He actually was hiding from authorities, from Fish and Wildlife, and then he's on camera, giving them the middle finger and cursing them out, and yeah, it's not a good look. And I feel sorry, like I said, I feel sorry for Amy and her family and for those bears. I don't have no sympathy for Mr. Treadwell. He knew what he was doing, what he got into. He knew what he was doing was illegal and wrong. And again, it cost him his life and his girlfriend's. And it's just crazy. Something that should never happen happened because he didn't respect the nature and the wild animals enough to just know when enough's enough and just to leave them alone. Me, myself, personally, I'm not the type of person that will go in the water or in the ocean because of sharks and other things that can kill you. I don't go in the woods. I don't go in the jungle because they're wild animals. And these are deaths that should be avoided and shouldn't happen. And unfortunately, they do because we as humans don't get the fact that they're wild animals. And even though we can tame them, or so we think, but people get attacked all the time, even by animals who we've trained. And I will never understand it. There's also, getting away from this documentary real quick, there's this older couple that had like at least 10 bears at a time, and they would feed and interact with them, play with them and everything. And they're still alive, but I don't, for the life of me, I don't know how, but damn, they're lucky because they could turn on you at any time. But this movie is fantastic. I enjoyed it. I just finished watching it on Tubi, and I can't say enough about it. But again, take this as a cautionary tale to keep your distance from wildlife. No matter how cute and cuddly they seem, they're wild for a reason. But other than that, I'm going to give Grizzly Man a 10 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. And again, I don't like to speak bad about the dead, but this should never happen. And as I said, I saw say it again, I don't have no sympathy for Mr. Treadwell. I just don't. But with that being said, in the comment section below, if you've seen it, give me your thoughts and opinions. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you like this review, hit the like button. And again, if by some chance the family actually watches this video, it's, not to be disrespectful or anything, it's just the facts. And I can't say enough. Rest in peace to them and to the bears as well. But I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.